I'm Jazmine James. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am Colorado Drag Excellence. Kind of part of two. I'm one of Nina Montaldo's daughters. One of her later daughters. There's a joke that should have been a daughter many years ago, but I was a firm believer that I needed to build my own identity and my own platform on my own name, so I didn't want to ride on anybody's coattails. So I am one of Nina's daughters, and then I am a co-mother of the House of Shears. So Lala Shears, Brittany Shears, Mirage, all those girls. I'm either their mother or their grandmother. That would be me, the old lady. Actually, there was a TV show where the star was Jazmine Guy. That's really dating myself from the 80s. But I just loved her personality, and that's kind of where my first name came from, was Jazmine. The last name James came a few years later. I was working at a club, the Gay 90s in Minnesota. And there was another iconic drag queen by the name of Jacqueline St. James, and the MC kept getting us confused, hence Jazmine James stuck. So I just went with it. So my favorite part about drag is, while I'm on stage, those 5 minutes are actually my opportunity to take whatever's going on in somebody's mind away. We're the escape. That's what we're there for. We don't know what kind of week they've had, month they've had, year they've had. So if my 5 minutes on being on stage can actually make somebody forget the bad times, that's really what we're there for. So definitely Nina Montaldo. I mean, she is truly a legend in Denver and an iconic persona throughout the country. It's crazy when I see her take the stage at 70-something years old, she doesn't miss a beat. And I'm proud to carry her name and be a part of her family. I would say Scotty Carlisle, who was Empress 2 of the Imperial Court, also started doing drag in the early 60s. And they were truly pioneers that paved the way for my generation. And then a huge shout out to my sister, Brittany Michaels. She's obviously been somebody that I've looked up to. She's older than me, so we will not forget that. But Brittany definitely, and then Brandy Roberts, who actually really took me under her wing when I was 15 years old. Remember that humility goes a very long way. So be humble. You're there for the audience's entertainment, not for your own. You should enjoy what you do, pick your music based on what makes you feel comfortable, and don't try to do something that is not comfortable. And really just know that without an audience, none of this would exist. So be humble. I'd like to see a little bit more cohesiveness. There tends to be silos of groups that work together, and that's great when you're working in a club situation and you're there as part of entertainment. But let's not forget that 52 years ago, this all started with trans women of color, right? This whole movement started with a woman who looks like me. And we need to work together because the fight's not over. There's clearly a struggle going on in Arkansas with what just happened. With their legislator actually overriding the governor's veto, right? And taking away trans health care from trans individuals that are under the age of 18. So we have to get out from in front of the spotlight and get back into the streets and really do the hard work. But we got to do it together. We can't stay in our silos. We can't be Charlie's Queens or Mary's Queens or Nina's House or the House of Shears or the House of Stacks. We can't be that. We've got to be united front. And I think if we built that cohesiveness, it would be helpful. And I think we cannot get complacent. We live in a very, very, very progressive state. We have the first gay governor that was ever elected to a state office in the country. That's unheard of. It's unprecedented, right? But we can't get complacent because our brothers and sisters in Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi, they all need our help. So I would just like to see much more cohesiveness among the houses, among the bars, and among the age groups. I think that would be my wish for our community.
This video is brought to you by Connect for Health Colorado, one of our fabulous sponsors, and they have a little message for you all. Connect for Health Colorado is the state's official health insurance marketplace, and they have opened an uninsured enrollment period that runs through May 15th, 2021, to help as many people as possible protect their health and safety. Anyone who is uninsured can sign up during this time and also reach out to an individual to get any kind of questions, help, support, or resources on your health insurance needs. Connect for Health Colorado is the only place where Coloradoans can apply for financial help to lower the cost of health insurance. And you can sign up and learn more information by visiting www.connectforhealthco.com or by calling 855-752-6749. They also offer free virtual or in-person help with enrollment period, and they can answer all of your questions. Make sure that if you are going, especially during this time, without health insurance, that you are staying safe and that you are finding out what options are available to you. Thank you so much, Connect for Health Colorado, for being a continued supporter of the LGBTQ+ community and for sponsoring the Colorado Drag Excellence video.